Hey guys, Jason back again. Today I'm coming at you with a roster video, so I'll be showing you all of my locomotives that I own at the moment. So first off, I'm going to start with my CSX locomotives. I'm starting from the left. You can see this is an AC 6000 by Broadway Limited. It has Paragon 2 DCC and sound. It's a very nice locomotive. And next we have an Athearn ready-to-run SD60, number 8702. I installed an NCE decoder in it, so it does have DCC. I'm not a fan of Athearn locomotives. I've never been a fan of... I mean, I like the detail, I just don't like the way they drive. They're very, in my opinion, they're just very clunky. Anyway, next locomotive we have is a Bachmann SD40 dummy locomotive. I got this from Ryan Trombley, or you might know him as Central New England Railroad. I did end up dummying it just because I never ran it and I wanted to be able to pull it in a consist. But it had one of those easy decoders which don't speed match to anything, so I just gutted it and just used it as a dummy now. And next we have an Atlas SD35, which has QSI sound in it. The reason I have this here is because Louisville and Nashville was actually bought out by CSX, so I figured I'd include it with this part of the video. It is a very nice locomotive, great lights on it, sounds great, runs great. I've had it for a while. I am missing a radiator fan on it, but that's long gone. I'll probably have to buy another one. Other than that, it's a really nice locomotive. I'm also missing a handrail right there, but again, no big deal. And next we have a Bachmann GP38-2. Has DCC on board. I installed ditch lights, as you can see right here. They do alternate when I blow the horn function. Of course, it doesn't have sound, but it still functions as if it did. So yeah, that's it for my CSX locomotives, and I'll move on to the next set. Okay, so for my next set of power, I'll be showing you my New England Central locomotives. So, starting from the left again, we have a Bachmann GP38-2. That is dummied. I pulled the decoder and the motor out of it, only because, again, I couldn't speed match it to any of my other locomotives. I ended up selling the decoder and the motor for it, so I did get some money out of it, but it rolls really nice. I have done some custom work to it, which if I zoom in right here, or just get closer I should say, you can see I made it a non-dynamic unit. That was a tongue twister. Did some custom body work. You can see the paint's not that great, but it was just a quick little job I did. But not only that, I painted the trucks silver because they were black, which is not correct for them. So those were silver, and then I also added that plow right there, which if I zoom in, you can see looks pretty nice. Custom painted plow. But yeah, for the next locomotive, we have a New England Central 3015, which is a GP40-2LW. This is an Atlas unit. It's custom painted though, and yeah, I bought it off of eBay for $165 DC, but I figured it was a custom model. I was never going to find anything like this again, and it was professionally done, so I figured it was worth the price, so I went ahead and bought that. I installed Tsunami sound in it. It sounds pretty nice, has working ditch lights. I'm really happy with the unit. I love it. I use it all the time. So yeah, my next unit is also an Atlas. It's a GP38-2. This is not custom painted though. This is from the factory. I just got this last week actually for my birthday. DCC on board. Really nice unit. It runs really smooth and quiet. I'm a huge fan of it. Got a lot of detail. I think it looks really nice. And for my last unit, I have New England Central 3869, which is an Atlas unit. Again, DCC on board. Really nice unit. It's pretty much the exact same unit as that, just, of course it's got the high nose and different paint scheme. But I like it. I really do. It's a really nice locomotive. And I was actually, it was a very out of the blue purchase I made last year at the Big E train show. I saw it sitting on the table and I couldn't pass it up. So, yeah. So that's it for my New England Central locomotives. Give you one final look. And I guess we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so for my next set of locomotives, these are my Amtrak locomotives. Starting from the left, yet again, we have Amtrak number 42, which is the Veterans Unit. I just got that back in October. That was an early birthday present. It's an Athearn model. Comes with ditch lights, although I did upgrade to LEDs and I added marker lights and DCC to it. It's easily one of my favorite units. It's a stunning locomotive. It looks really great. I highly suggest getting one if you can ever find one, because at this point, you probably can't find them. I ordered mine months in advance, so yeah. Next, we have Amtrak 406, which is it's actually what is it called? A cabbage car. So it's a dummy locomotive, but it's got cab controls in it, so it can be used as a leading unit. But this is a Cato unit that I custom decaled to be the, what's it called, Heritage unit. It has a decoder in it just for the lights though. It doesn't actually, it's free rolling as you can see. Really nice unit. Custom work put into it, looks pretty good. So yeah, had that for a couple months now. Next we have an Atlas MP15 DC with QSI sound. You can actually see I haven't even put the detail parts on, like I didn't put the handrails on the front or the back. Even though I've had this thing for over a year, I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, really nice locomotive, sounds good. Not used for pulling a lot of cars, it's obviously a switcher. Every once in a while I'll use it to do some switching with my am fleets. Really nice locomotive, really happy with it. And you guys have never seen this, but this is actually a Plymouth switcher from Amtrak. It's in the Phase 1 scheme. Number 88. It's DC, it's an old model power unit. I never run it just because my layout's DCC and you can't get a decoder into this thing. Unless I use some kind of micro decoder, which I really don't even feel like putting in the effort to do it. I kind of just keep it sitting on an abandoned siding just for looks. I did weather up the wheels, so you can see they're nice and rusty. So yeah, it's a nice little unit. Doesn't get run, but it's a good showpiece. And down here all the way on the left, I figure I'll show you. This will be an NPCU, or non-powered control unit. The bodywork is done. I actually just have to get paint for it. But as you can see, it's got the roll-up doors. All the fans have been removed and patched. I think it looks pretty cool so far. It'll look great once it's painted and decaled. I do have the decals already. But I figured I'd show you because eventually that will be technically a locomotive. But yeah, that's that for Amtrak, and let me move on to the final part. Alright, so for this last part of the video, I'll be showing you my miscellaneous locomotives, which includes my 2 steam locomotives and my trolley. So first up, you can see we have my American Freedom train, which is a GS4. It's made by Bachmann, has DCC on board. I don't run it often just because my track work's not perfect, and it likes to come off of the rails quite a bit. So it's mostly just a showpiece. But it does run fairly well, other than a derailing. I like it. I did replace the headlight because it was a very disgusting orange, or not orange, actually it was yellow. It had a yellow headlight, and I replaced it with a nice white LED. And it looks really nice now. But here's the tender, as you can see. And then right here we have a Bachmann Spectrum New York Central 2-6-0. That's got DCC and tsunami sound. Runs really great. I like to use it for excursion services. However, I am selling it at the moment. It is for sale, so only because I need the money for actual layout work, and I have plenty of locomotives that don't ever get used. But I do really like it, and if it doesn't sell, you know, it won't be a big deal because it's a really nice locomotive. That's pretty much it for that locomotive. If you want to see anything else on that, just let me know. And last but certainly not least, I have my Bachmann Spectrum trolley with DCC. This goes on my little branch line. It's a bit dusty because it's been sitting in the corner for a while. This is for, it's supposed to be used as, I'm not sure if you guys know, but in Connecticut there's actually a trolley museum and they give trolley rides. So I figured I kind of wanted to sort of represent that on my layout, so that's why I have this. Of course, I had this way before I made that decision. I got this for Christmas years and years ago. And it's really not even been run that often. You know, it is really nice. It has interior lighting and a little tiny headlight in the front. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And this does lower. If I can get it to stay. There we go. But yeah, that's it for my roster video. Let me know what you guys think. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know in the comments. And if I forget something, it will be included at the end of this video right after this. So that's pretty much it for this video. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to see anything else, just let me know. And I'm just going to give you one last shot of all of my locomotives in one area. So here it is. Alright, thanks for watching.